I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure girls have been getting hotter lately. And I, for one, can't fucking handle it. I mean, it's like every time I open my phone up and I'm just scrolling through Instagram, I nearly get a fucking heart attack. I mean, every time you open up the explore page, you see an attractive girl. She's cute and there's nice chest, and then you're just like, well, I have to follow now, don't I? And then you hit follow, and then you follow one, and it recommends another one to you, and another one, and all of a sudden you're following like 16 Asian girls, and I'm not one of those guys that just only likes them, but I look like it, and I mean, what am I supposed to do? Unfollow them? I can't. They're too attractive. And what am I supposed to do? Not follow them? I can't. They're too attractive. And all of a sudden, I look like one of those guys that only likes Asian, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Or I don't know. There's nothing. Now, as you can tell, I am immensely frustrated and quite literally on the brink of self-destruction. So, in my desperation to fix myself, I was conversing with one of the girls at work, and she said the main thing to do is to build a rapport with a lady that you're interested in. You know, smiling, that sort of thing, you see. Now, the smiling thing really caught me off. When she told me that, first thing I said obviously was, "You're fucking crazy." Well, because I've always been the kind of man that believes in schemes. You know, I'm a schemer. I'm a crafty little squirrel. I am. Ooh. I'm the type of guy that will wait until we're both in an open public area or like a shopping center or something, where I would then call in my friends to be like to do a fake heist with guns, fake armed robbery. Where I would then enter into 80s action hero mode and simultaneously beat all of them up with my fake kung fu that I've learned from watching movies. And then she would, of course, think I'm a hero and then be inclined to propose to me and marry me on the spot. You know, the old-fashioned way. But no, so apparently what you have to do is, you know, smile at a girl casually, you know, don't have a screw face like I usually do, you know, the one where I look like where I'm going to kill you. But, yeah, you do that, you smile at them, you know, maybe they smile back, that sort of thing. Maybe she comes and talks to you, maybe you go and talk to her, get her number, ask her on a date, that sort of thing. Which, it's fucking alien to me, but I don't know. Also, apparently, they will, if they really like you, they will come back to the same spot they met you the next day just to try and talk to you. And even if they're in a group, because she said that you should try going to like a convention or something, you know, where other people like me would gather. And then you go and do it to girls there. But I said, oh, but they're always in groups or they're always taken. Apparently, all you got to do is just use the power of the smile. And you can just smile at a girl when she's in a group, you know, hit her one of these. And then she just break away from the group, walk up to you. And then, boom, she'll propose to you. Or I'm assuming she'll propose to you. I don't actually know what women do. I don't know anything. But anyway, you can ask anyone who knows me. And they'll say, Bilal, that Bilal over there, I'll tell you what. Biggest optimist I've ever met. Smiles about everything. Says there's always hope and everything. Never gives up. So, in the interest of optimism and fairness, I decided to take the information I gained from her and take it outside. You know, give it a whirl. Give it a little experiment. So as you can see here, I put on my nicest shirt, donned my brightest smile, and I walked outside my flat. It's a nice sunny day. I carried on walking down the road. Outside, past all the other flats, I'm pretty sure people would have been looking out the window and saying, "Hey, look, that's a smiling idiot out there." But you know what? Fuck you. I don't give a shit, because today was the day I was gonna get myself some coochie. Anyway, continued walking down the road. I didn't film all of that because, you know, I had to. I will admit, I did have to break the smile a little bit. There were a lot of Jewish families walking past, and I didn't want to give them the wrong impression, because it's already a shaky enough alliance as it is in this area. Woo, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, so, you know, I eventually reached the park. And I'm smiling, walking around, doing the finger guns at the ladies. You know, the ladies like the finger guns. Just at the end here, I know I'm not necessarily doing my brightest smile here, but this is when I decided to turn the swag up a little, because the regular smile wasn't working. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, and the swag didn't work either. So it was mostly a big bust, a big waste of time. I just went outside on like 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. That's another thing. Going outside 2 p.m. on Tuesday to go down to a fairly secluded park to get a girlfriend by constantly smiling, not my best idea. Probably doesn't work. When she said you have to smile, I'm pretty sure if I went to a more public area it would have worked. You know, an area with actual women instead of just Jewish mothers and children, it would have worked. But you know, that's you think I'm gonna go to somewhere busy to do that? Fuck off. I'm gonna stay here. Thank you very much. Another thing I should probably mention about the smiling to the park thing, smiling in the park thing, why it's not a good idea at all. I got this message from the police, which was lovely. It was I think I'm on a list now. I'm not allowed in that park anymore. I probably won't be going to any parks anytime soon, especially not ones frequented by people that are in my neighborhood, because I've heard whisperings from the neighbors, so I think I also have a reputation around here, which is fantastic. Not like I leave the house anyway, so it doesn't really bother me that much. Ignore what I just said. I just happen to remember that MCM London Comic Con is coming up in 2 weeks. So I'm gonna gather the boys, the man them, you know, Ali and Jacob. I know he's gay, but he can fake being straight for a day. And others that are going, and I've had the brilliant idea. I'm going to form what I like to call the Cooch Squad. We're gonna go out. We're gonna start smiling. Every girl there is smiling. We see her hugging a man. We're gonna smile. She's dressed as a shit character from a shit show like Attack on Titan. We're gonna smile at her. Do you know why? Because we aren't picky. We got no. I'll tell you that much. Alive and breathing. If a girl's alive and breathing, you're my type, girl. I'll tell you that much. Gonna start smiling at every single one we see. It's gonna be great. We're gonna get so much coochie. And then I tell you what, I'll come right back here and I'll report my findings to you. And if it doesn't work, then I'll probably have to kill myself. But you know, so if I stop posting, you'll know why. Fucking damn it.